Come spend Saturday morning with me on Mother's Day weekend. I was supposed to be solo parenting this entire weekend, but on Saturday morning, my husband got himself ready, packed his suitcase, left, and went to work. And then they told him he didn't have to work. And so he came back home and was home for the weekend. The kids and I spent the first couple hours of Saturday just hanging out. I made some breakfast with the thought that he was going to be gone for the entire weekend. Like, I had already switched into solo mom mode. I swear that happens as soon as his suitcase rolls out the front door. Also, my husband thought it would be fun to get my son a Venus flytrap. We have been having so much fun with that, and to say it's well fed is an understatement. Okay, but anyways, when my husband leaves for a work trip, I like to do some sort of fun activity with the kids just to try and start the weekend off on the right foot. This time we did this cute little kit that I found. You plant chia seeds and they sprout, and then you get to decorate your container with a gnome and snail, and it looks like a little mushroom. My kids are 3 and 5 and freaking loved this activity. You have to try it if you have kids that age. But right as we were finishing that up, my husband walked through the front door and we're like, wow, that was the shortest trip ever. Welcome home. My daughter, who is 3, has like no concept of time. So she was like, what'd you bring me? Because he normally brings them home like a trinket. It was so funny. But my husband ended up taking the kids out of the house for a couple hours. They ran to Sam's Club so that I could have some uninterrupted cleaning time. This is one of my favorite things to do. I just plug in a good playlist in my headphones and I just zone out and clean. My husband had the kids pick me out some flowers from Sam's Club for Mother's Day, and then they stopped at Sonic on the way home to get me a dirty Diet Coke, which is like my favorite drink. And then when they got home, my husband had the kids walk up to the front door by themselves and ring the doorbell. So I opened the door and I just see my daughter holding flowers and my son holding a drink, and they were like, Happy Mother's Day, and it was the cutest thing. And then my son drops the drink and it just explodes all over the front porch, which was so funny. I had to write that one down because it needs to live in my memory forever. It was the cutest thing. But that was Saturday, and then on Sunday for Mother's Day, we drove to this cute little town nearby and we went and got some lunch, and then we poked in and out of some shops, just doing some window shopping, grabbed some ice cream, and then came home. It was the perfect little day. This box that I'm breaking down in the video was a PR package from Pine Sol. It was the cutest and most curated package, but oh my goodness, it was so hard to break down. But yeah, it was a really good Mother's Day weekend with a good mix of being productive, exploring, and then just resting. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day too. Okay, bye.